Okay guys, I'm just gonna go over this trade that I took about 20 minutes ago. I did manage to get it on video, so I'm just gonna break it down and explain my thought process and why I got in, why I got out. So let's just jump right into it. So this is just to guys let you know, this is a video that I took. I just didn't want to edit it on top of me speaking over it, so I just found it easier to just play it over and then you know, um, pause it and then go over why and then you know. So just letting you guys know. All right, so as you can see here, I got in at 10,619 and 25. That was my average price for 5 contracts. Now I had an area of buying here. Okay, we had an area of buying because you guys can see there's consolidation here. I didn't really care about trading here. This is where people get chopped up. I didn't really care to be part of it. I did take a long at the bottom of it, and I took it to the top to 21 was my target. I posted that one on the chat room if you guys want to see it. But this is the one that I was really interested in because I saw the reaction off the zone, the balance zone, and then I saw some aggressive buying. Okay, now I saw aggressive buying. Okay, this is the same zone that I just showed you. This one right here, the gray one. Okay, let's keep that in mind. It's the same zone as this. Okay. Now, I saw we traded very volume heavy inside it. Okay, look, we came up at 11.25. We traded into it heavy volume, 106 contracts. Okay, heavy volume, 110 going into it, 110, 106 inside it, and then look at the average volume coming out, 8.3, 13. Okay, so we're pretty much knowing there's buyers in here already. Again, we come in. This is where I got my second fill. I got stopped for a small loss on the first one because we came back exactly to test it to the tick. Normally just we'll just keep going, but we did come back to test and that's fine. So I got stopped out for a little bit and then I still jumped back in because it's obviously still correct. Again, heavy volume here, heavy volume, and then obviously the expected reaction to the upside. I know this chart looks a little confusing to you guys, but don't worry too much about it. Just focus on the bubbles. Okay, this is liquidity, sell orders, buy orders below. You know, you don't really need to worry about that. But anyways, I took the trade here. This is this is the area that I was saying. I got in long 19.25 right here. My stop was what, like four points, not much. And then I took it up. And since today is just a very particular, very whippy kind of day, there's no real buying or selling going on. It's mostly algorithms just playing around in little ranges and, just effing people over. So today is a day that I don't want to, hold a trade for a runner. Okay, that's why I got out at around 34, 33. Okay, because normally you expect this to go to target, which it did in this case, but I'm not really upset about it because, like I said, most of the time in these conditions, you will not get filled to target, especially when you're trading in the top of balance, like here. So we're not expecting much continuation, which we didn't up at the high of the day. Okay, but we are expecting sellers to start coming in around here. Okay, so I really didn't want to give up any profit on this specific trade, so that's why I didn't hold it to target. In this case it did work out, so it would have played in my favor, but again, I've seen this happen over and over and over, and I can tell you that most of the time you're better off taking your profit and not holding a trade, um, and not holding a trade too long, especially in these conditions. If there's good conditions, I'll hold the trade. Okay, and I'll take it to target 10 out of 10 times. Okay, but just because of these given conditions that we're in, especially because FOMC tomorrow, we have big news. Um, so that's why the big players are just not pushing the market anywhere. Um, and you can kind of see that. You guys see the volume, the vol D, very low, low volume. Okay, this is big volume. As you can see, this is low volume consolidation. Okay. Now let's go back to this. Just watch how it acted. Okay, we had a decent reaction off my entry, so I was pretty happy with it. Okay, as you can see, I pulled it up, looking at the volume flooding into the market. Okay, it's pretty decent at this point. They're still buying, they're buying, they're buying. Okay, and as you can see up here, there's some liquidity sell orders right here. There's a pretty decent selling up here. That's also why I kind of started getting a little bit um, worried about holding through this, because if they couldn't get through this, it was likely to just tank. So we didn't really want to, go against these big sellers. Okay. Okay, as you guys can see, those sellers here are kind of just holding off. They're jumping in a little early, so it's not making it easy for the buyers. Okay, so that's already kind of giving me a little bit of a warning flag. Okay, so I know that they're present. Okay, look at the action here that they gave. Okay, obviously the general bias is bullish, right? Because there's aggressive buying. Okay, but that doesn't mean the bears can't come back and give us a little bit of trouble. Okay, we broke through that area. Okay, now I'm looking for us to build a lot of volume. Once we build a lot of volume, as you can see, we're going to start building a lot of volume right here. Building, building, building. Building volume. 35, that's a good price. That was a good price for me. Okay, you see how we built all that volume up here? That's absorption. There's somebody selling into this. They're selling, selling, selling. Okay? So I didn't really want to be a part of that for this moment, right? It could keep going higher, like I said, which it did. But the pullback is what you don't know. You don't know how strong the pullback's going to be, and you don't know if they're going to be more aggressive on the way down, right? You know that they're there, that they're selling it. So, especially, like I said, especially in these conditions, you have to be able to adapt to each market condition. Otherwise, you're just going to, do the same thing on any market, any time. That's how you get chopped up, and that's how you lose money, because you just try to do the same thing in the same markets. That doesn't work. You have to be adaptive. You have to do different things in different conditions. You have to be able to switch, be flexible. Okay, that's what it takes to become a professional and good trader. Okay. Now that was pretty much it. I took my profit, like I said. I saw a lot of heavy selling. Heavy selling. Okay, so I didn't really, like I said, I didn't want to be part of this move too much, and look at what happened. We kind of just absorbed, and then we came back down. So I didn't really want to be part of this move, guys. There's really no point in holding. Obviously, if I held it, I could have made a little more. Okay, but like I said, 9 out of 10 times, it will just, you know, pull back, and then it'll force you to get out, and then it'll keep going up, and then, it's just not worth my headache. Okay? Now, I hope this video was a little informative, and I hope that you guys found some value. If you guys could just like the video, comment. Um, if you have any questions, I'll answer them. I like to engage with you guys. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, please do so. I'm very active on that also. I will post the link below. Also, I'm gonna link the masterclass if you guys want to join that. It's basically just where I teach exact setups and what to look for, how to read the market, etc. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys like the video and have a great day.